I wanted to do a quick tutorial today about how to paint coneflowers or echinacea in watercolor, and I wanted to show you how to get started with very minimal supplies, just things you could find at any craft store. You don't have to go fancy. I just have some in my sketchbook, and there's some waterproof ink here, though you could wait it until it dried and outline your things in ink that's not waterproof, that's fine. And just some regular watercolor postcards. Use any heavy paper, use any brush, even ones that come with these student kits you could buy anywhere. I made little centers to our echinacea here, and they're still a little wet, and that's good. And I have 2 cups of water, one to rinse my brush and one with clean water, so I don't mix my colors up too much. I'm going to take whatever color I want, and I can mix these colors right here. If I want to have a more bluey purple, or want to go do something funky, mix whatever I want, just on a little, this is just a little salad plate. So I like red coneflowers. I like the purpley red ones that we see a lot. So you can mix your student palette same way you would mix fancier stuff. You can drop your color in to the already wet center that you have, and then you can maybe pick up some more color. You want it to be a little more vibrant. And then with a clean brush, you can pull it down. You get all those really wacky watercolor effects. You let it just kind of go with it. And if you don't like something, you can take a paper towel and blot it up, or take a clean brush, blot off the moisture, and pick up whatever you didn't like. Move it around, help it out, do its thing. And we can go on over to another one. If they get a little dry, you can add some water back in and touch the pigment down on the bottom. And clean brush and clean water. Make the outline of whatever kind of petal you like. And just watch the water do its thing. If you want to add more pigment in, that's not pigmented enough for you, you can go ahead and do that. This guy's drying up a little bit, and maybe I want him to be a little more brown than he is right now. It's too yellow for me. Maybe this guy's a little too yellow too. But if you like them brighter, that's cool too. I'm going to rinse them off. I'm going to drop in, let's go with some red. Just plain red pigment. Drop it in the bottom and pull them on out. Ooh, I like the way that turns out. I've seen some in the garden that look like that. Rinse in the brush. And grab some more pigment. And grab some purple. Mix it in with my red. Let's go for one like a color that we see out in the front yard right now. Drop them in up here. And then pull it down. You don't get the right shape the first time, go back in and help it out. And add another petal. That's good. Go back into my same color. Ooh, that almost went all over the place. It's alright. Rinsing off my brush, grabbing some clean water, pulling it down. So you can go in with color on your brush and get something more concentrated. You can see the cool effects watercolor just does on its own. You can practice with less water on your brush, more water on your brush. And don't go in and touch it too much. A friend called that patting the cat. Can't pat the cat in watercolor, it'll just be a mucky mess. So once they start to dry, you can go into your green that's just in the palette and put that straight in as stems and leaves, or you can mix it. If you want to put a little red in or brown in to the green, it won't be as vibrant, won't look as grass green. Like, that's a nice green, I like it. I like it just fine, but I'm gonna maybe move some of this guy over here. And that's a more realistic green. It's a more believable green. You can even go look at the flowers in the yard and see what color they are. Don't touch it to anything already wet or it's gonna get all in there. And stems, however you like them. Fill up space. If you wanted to put more flowers in, you see a spot, and fill them in, you can do that. You have to add all your stems now. So that's a quick Echinacea coneflower watercolor. I like the way this one's drying. This guy, he got a little blobby. That's right. Really like the blue one. How the greens came in here. So nothing fancy. Not too long, not too much time or energy. Just making some art.